Hello, vicarious mercenaries, proxy ninjas, and pop culture PhDs. Welcome to the Rec Room. So we're finally coming up on a Friday's Eve. It is a Throwback Thursday, so we're back in action doing some of our usual things around here. Hope everything's going well for you out there. So yeah, I was gonna try to wing it tonight and be like, yeah, I don't need notes, but I kept running into more things. I'm like, you know what? If I don't write it down, I'm gonna forget. So we got a couple things to give you the rundown on tonight. And fantastic. So it's telling me I can't download something. I don't really care. Yes, obviously it's a little different tonight. I normally don't have the game preloaded, but after a lot of recent shenanigans with the disk drive deciding when it wants to work and when it doesn't, I thought I was going to bypass that. But interestingly, that still getting other shenanigans. And we're not using the PS4 quite as much these days because I've been doing a lot more stuff on the PS5. So anyway, before I get into the usuals, if you are new, this is mostly a lot of creative stuff, build up updates of what's going on around here for Enforcer Media Productions, and then we spend a lot of time breaking down either anything in pop culture or deep dives into the games that we're working on. So kind of anything goes pop culture, keep it clean. Even though I try to keep it family friendly, it's most. I mean, the exception is the games that we're playing, just in case. But for the most part, trying to keep it multi-purpose and all around anything on the pop culture space. So first up, thanks for the new follow over on Pilled. So glad to have you. Also, thanks to Wild Irish Rose and Sheriff Hector both for show support last time we were hanging out. Much appreciated. Also, breaking some new ground. Thank you for the new member over on Patreon. So that has been a minute, and it's great timing. Also, it has been crunch time for the last couple weeks, so that'll give me a chance to even talk about what's been going on the Patreon side. I mean, I know I mentioned indirectly and just kind of what some of the stuff going on, but finally, as of today, we are finally caught up on all of the catch-up things, meaning we started releasing audio content prior to getting Ascendant Chaos done, so therefore there was a lot of the audio content that was out of date. Now, is that a big deal? In the long run, no, but as things move further along, it'd be helpful to have both the audio and the book in alignment because eventually it can then turn the audiobook into a releasable content once it's like closer to done or at least broken up into volumes. So the last one missing was chapter 5, and that is now officially done. That is presently available to paid members, but at the same time, that means we're that much closer to having new content into rotation for free members as well. So just so you're aware, you can actually sign on for free as well, and our URL over there is TheEnforcerOS. Now, just to give you the breakdown of why that's still an advantage, well, as of right now, the ultra free non member edition on YouTube and Rumble and Odysee, where I've got some of the audiobook stuff posted, right now that's only got a total of 3 releases. That's got the prologue, that's got chapter 1, and chapter 2. That's it. So there's only 3 releases. But what I've been doing for free members over on Patreon is you will still get access to the other content except on a delayed schedule behind the paid members. So if you're a free member, not only you get to the 3 I mentioned, but also chapter 3 is available. So you actually get more access there. And then if you are a paid member, well, that continues on into chapter 4, chapter 5, chapter 6. So we've got a total of 6 chapters, technically 7 if you count the prologue, chapter 0, which I started with. So that's over 3 hours now. I mean, to me, it's mind-boggling. I mean, it's not a super quick pace in the sense that it's been taking a while to get to it because the writing and the source material has taken the bulk of my time. But to think there's already 3 hours worth of audio, it's like, well, making progress. So, I'm kind of thinking, and again, this isn't set in stone, but because there is just so much to do and it's so tedious to do the editing. I find myself less stressed out by the recording as much as doing the monotony of the editing and the rough cuts and all that kind of stuff. But maybe by the time we get in the ballpark of chapter 13 or 14, wherever the end of the first act is, maybe I can get a bundled release for like a volume 1 and then just have to keep going after that. It's kind of what people want me to do with the book anyway, but the book is a self-contained story. You got to have the entire thing, at least in the hard copy and the digital format. So yeah, don't hesitate to check out the Patreon thing. The other thing is if you want to chip in and help out over there, that also goes a long way in helping us keep not having to do sponsors and things, because obviously we haven't hit the Twitch threshold, but that's not a bad thing because then I don't have to put advertisements in there, or at least Twitch won't get the opportunity to put advertisements in there. As far as I know, we shouldn't have ads on YouTube stuff because I'm kind of not concerned about that over there. But at the same time, eventually we got to get this thing independent, or at least collectively, project as a whole, whether that be the audio, the prints, the shows, any other number of things. So your help and support's greatly appreciated. But at the same time, we got plenty of other things, and a lot of our streaming stuff is kind of like bonus level. So we're going to continue on, all things permitting. So as far as things going on during the day around here, it's been an irregular day. Progress up until today has been pretty solid. So I got at least 4 to 5 pages done in the last 3 days. The reason why today was out of the ordinary is because I had some appliance or HVAC servicing done, and it was scheduled earlier in the day. That threw everything off because that's usually when I'm likely to get writing done. But then if something throws that off, it makes it hard to get things going again because I'll end up start working on other stuff. But at the same time, today was critical to get that Patreon release done. So at least it gave me the time to do that. So no forward progress on writing today, but that's not the end of the world. Got a lot of other things knocked out. So then a little bit more mental clarity for the next time I work on it. Hopefully tomorrow, but at the same time, tomorrow is going to be a little bit of a show setup day. Speaking of which, because we'll this Saturday, July 12th, we'll be at the Fraser Vendor Market in Fraser, Michigan. So that's a metropolitan Detroit area. So if you happen to be in the neighborhood, I think between the hours of like 10 a.m. and 1 p.m., hopefully if we get no rain, I mean, I intend to be there even if it rains, barring whether or not we can set up or not, will be a whole nother story, but I'm just going to make sure I get there and find out. But the weather's been kind of all over the place, but it seems like it should be pretty nice. If not, hopefully minimal rain shouldn't inhibit the show too much. So I'm going to be there. And then, of course, I'll be talking more about the local author sale that's coming up at Sterling Fest in Sterling Heights, Michigan on July 26th. So I'm going to be doing that too. Let me see if I'm forgetting anything on the Enforcer Media side. One of the other things I got to work on was a little bit of animation stuff last couple days. So I hinted that I got a lot done over the weekend with catching up on some back burner projects. So at least to make sure I'm still doing something, even if my schedule's off. I've been tinkering with a couple things. Now, there's not much I can do. Animations take so much work for so little like return. Like you can put, weeks of work into like a 10 to 30 second animation, and that doesn't create a lot of output other unless I want to try to have a way to display it at like a show. But at the same time, I want to keep working on learning and expanding the skills. So I was working on something with that the sci-fi chopper I showed a couple episodes ago. So I was just tinkering with that today. So also got a couple. Oh, before I get to the couple fun things that happened today, I got something else I can show you. Pop culture, not finding a whole lot of news on any of the titles that we're tracking. I did see that there was like a gameplay walkthrough for Ninja Gaiden Rageborn. I only skimmed the video because I'd prefer to watch that kind of stuff probably blind. At this age, I'm not necessarily fiending to like watch everything about a game because there's such select information. When it comes to the internet, you get a 20-minute video, you're gonna end up probably seeing more than it's gonna do for the blind experience by the time the game comes around. So beyond that, nothing on the pop culture side. But a couple other fun things. So I was kind of looking for an old art book I thought I had, and it was not where I thought it was. So I was digging through some old collectible stuff, and I didn't well, I guess I forgot just how much there was. I've got at least 2 to 3 paper boxes worth of old video game magazines, strategy guides. Now, side note, I don't really buy strategy guides, never did. I think I rescued some before they got trashed because they weren't selling, because Prima and Brady Games stuff was trash in terms of accuracy. So I had some of those. I may have, found some for cover art or other reasons. But as I was going through something, I found that there were some loose leaf pages that were probably torn out, which maybe were advertisements, but I didn't keep the overall magazine because there's just so many as it was. But I had completely forgot that a friend gave me a couple covers. And the interesting thing is, this one correlates with what we're doing. So here is the PSM cover, which actually has Tomb Raider 3 on the cover. And it says, just stunning, Tomb Raider 3, the best one yet. And the date on here is September 98, issue 13, and it was $4.99 US, $5.99 Canadian. So it's kind of cool to see that. So I was just kind of had some serious nostalgia going on while looking all through all the entire collection of Electronic Gaming Monthly and all the old Xbox magazines, and I'm sure I had a lot of Game Informer crap after later in the cycle, just because probably end up having the membership to that one store that will not be mentioned. But I thought I'd show that to you, and I'll probably have a gold mine of stuff if I ever figure out a good way to showcase some of that. Because yeah, I've got some EGMs going back to the mid '90s talking about the arcade era when it was so difficult to get information because the internet was still pretty young. If the internet was publicly available in '93, you're talking the internet still only been around for 3 to 4 years. So when it even came to arcade releases, you still had to go to the magazine rack to get the magazine to see if they had gotten any exclusive information from the developer. As I was flipping through some of those EGM magazines, they're like 100, 200 pages long. And it's like, if you think about it, man, there was still quite the team that had to do all the communication, all the typesetting, all the graphics, and all the visuals. It's crazy to think how much of an industry was lost there. I mean, it's not like I would want to bring magazines back, but you can definitely understand how most of that went out the window because now with the internet and just the importance of social media and having the dedicated sites, it's like they're like, hey, let's just go directly to this website, or hey, we're going to stream this ourselves in house. It's like really they've cut out all of the need for a lot of game journalism and all that kind of stuff. So it's been interesting to reflect on that. And here's one other tidbit, which doesn't really apply to Tomb Raider, but I forgot I had this. This is a pre-order, well, it was a placeholder pre-order cover for a game called Frame City Killer. And this was a game that got canceled. It was originally supposed to be out in the original Xbox 360 era, and it was kind of based on Tom Cruise's character in that movie Collateral. The movie wasn't that great, but it was like Tom Cruise as a hitman. Now, the game was not based on that story, but it definitely had some resemblance to Tom Cruise's character. Now, the interesting thing, can't really see it very well because I don't hold it up there, but it says Namco down the corner. Even if it feels like 19 years ago, there was no Bandai Namco. They hadn't even merged yet. And then, like, you got all the stuff that's happened with the mergers, like Square Enix and all these other companies. It's like Activision, Blizzard, and how many others have just merged, and you just don't even realize, like, oh yeah, those were separate companies at one point. So yeah, just tripping down memory lane a little bit, going through some old school gaming stuff. And hey, it is Throwback Thursday, so I guess it does fit in one way or another. But yeah, of course, we're going to be working on some Tomb Raider 3. We are on episode 26, which I called River Raid. So there's another throwback reference there for you. So I don't know what we're up against. When we ended last time, we found the psychopath, kind of like somehow detonating the temple that we were in, and he keeps floating down the river. So I don't know if we're going to be around the river or if the level's going to take a drastic change, but I just went with that, and I'm like, you know what, River Raid. Hey, it's Tomb Raider, but also that just happened to be one of the better games on the Atari 2600. There was a lot of games back in that era were pretty lacking quality, and here's the odd thing. After thinking about who made that, I think River Raid was an Activision title. So there wasn't a point in time which even Activision could have made a solid title or two. Same thing that goes for EA, which used to be called Electronic Arts. I was thinking back to the original like Sim City. Back in those days, EA had this generic logo, which was like 3D model primitives and some interlacing, and it was pretty lackluster. So graphics and technology have obviously come a long way. But enough of that. Let's get on with some Tomb Raider here. I don't know what's going to happen. Hopefully I don't get too frustrated with stupid snakes jumping at us from the grass or piranhas. But at least we're in business since the game is loaded. So the River Ganges. So that is a good indication that maybe perhaps we will be hanging around the river. Kmart Monkey strikes again. I have to find some old school 80s Kmart photos to let that point sink in case anybody doesn't get where I'm going with that. So it looks like we got some more fish hanging out down there, so don't want to go that way. I would say the river current is definitely going that way by default. Looks like there's a four-wheeler. Or a quad, whichever. So we came out of here. It's not going to I can't imagine let us go back in there. That would be kind of silly. But you never know, in case they want to throw a secret somewhere, you wouldn't expect to go look. So I'm guessing the four-wheeler purpose would be driving down this way without dunking it. But let's go see what this little hidden area is. If I can walk in a straight line. Oh, nice shot there, Laura. Oh, you know what? One other thing I want to do tonight. Bear with me for a sec. I gotta try to do something about the brightness, because I notice it sure looks awfully dark when, I know I might wash it out a little bit, but It's gotten pretty dark. We're watching the replays, so gotta do a little something about that. So it's not even a secret. They just gave us flares and bullets for your gun that I still don't have yet. Alright, here we go with the vehicle. Okay, right trigger will do it. I should probably save before I do something ultra stupid, but at least it controls better than the snowmobile. Oh, okay. Why did they give that to us? Oh, that killed me. You know what? What was I just saying? Somebody's got to be here to stop me, prevent me from doing stupid things to myself. Like, why is that even here? Oh, there's a jump that way. Okay. Okay. I get it. Back to the booty can. Okay, so I'll stop before going toward that jump area this time. So was I not supposed to go in the river then? Like, am I not able to swim in the river? Okay, so I'm going to have to jump over there. Do we have a boost? I don't know. This is not likely to be a just cause. Wow, that was wonky. It's like, yeah, there's no way that you have a vehicle only for you to not use it for more than 30 seconds. Okay, so she kind of did the little hop thing on her own. They really want to make sure that you do this correctly. Oh, there's a tight turn. Do I have to stop for secrets? So let's say there's a snake in there. Alright, yeah, I can't imagine taking the vehicle in there. Guess we'll find out. No. Wow, amazing. Aww. Oh, how about we do a running start? Oh. Starting a playlist like Shadow Tactics. All these quick saves. I can't run while sprinting? Or is it just me? I think you just have to hold jump sooner or something. Or have to let go of sprint. Yeah, it's not, I can't like sprint and then jump. I guess sprinting is only for boulder dodging. There we go. Come here, snake. I am not using my shotgun yet. You don't want to get poisoned, though. Lucky I don't have a grenade. What? No secret yet? Guess I don't have to do that. That looks ominous. Ooh, cutting it close. Oh. So it brings us down on the other side. Nope. Oh, got poisoned that time. Alright, I'll patch up the poison. Alright, so what was the whole point of this then? Is this just the non-four-wheeler way of getting over here? Okay, clearly that's a locked door. Wow, I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this. Okay, yeah, I'm going back. That's... Yeah, there's a health pack, but do I really care if it's not a secret? Not particularly. Great. Oh, is that just supposed to be a red herring anyway? Like, you're not allowed to jump that? Oh, that's probably what it is then. Like, made you look. It's not actually something you can make. I mean, because the other areas are further back, even though there's no angles, so, like, the odds of making them seem, like, utterly ridiculous. Yeah, it's almost like you're not meant to do that. Okay, well, I guess... Whoa, what is going on here? Good old classic jank collision. Alright, last try. If I have no ability to control it, I guess I don't really care. This is so weird. Go, Austin Powers. Okay, well, I guess we knew it the first time then. That's not very nice of them. I mean, if I had to bring the four-wheeler back, it'd be a whole nother story. Now, here we go. I was gonna say, should have had it that time. Stick your head out. Alright, you know what? One other thing I want to check here, because still doesn't look super fantastic. Nope, not tank controls. Not sound, not outfit. Huh. Don't have any color settings within the game here. It's just the items. Change controls. Yeah, I don't know what else to do here. Alright, well. This is kind of what I had going before, but then it still ends up having problems. I don't necessarily want to go crazy on saturation. Ooh, we can make it really not what we want it to do. Okay, well, that's better. It's less washed out. I think it's a little brighter. I have to live with that. Might be a little green, but actually, you know what? Let's bring saturation down a little bit more. Welcome to production on the fly. Yeah, if anything, it'd probably be closer to what I got going on here. Nope. I just had it. Alright, we'll try that. Alright, let's not get wrecked by the snake this time. Get up, get up. I see you. Can't see you now, but I'm gonna keep shooting till you're dead. Alright, that's better. Okay, so this will put us on the other side then. Door right there, door with a key of some kind. Yeah, so that's on the other side. What the? Kmart monkey, what is wrong with you? Getting poked by Kmart monkey. So even if I had jumped that thing over here, I would not have been able to get through this door because it was locked from this side. Okay. That was fantastic. So which way did I go? Went out toward the river. Okay, so we're going to then maybe... Well, you know what? I don't know which way we're going to go next. Oh, we're finally resetting the cycle here. We have reached one too many saves. Would I be bringing the bike up here? Oh, yeah. Okay. So we're not going this way till we open the door to then go get the... Zane McBoss stopping in on Twitch. How you doing? You got some Tomb Raider in the veins? You doing well? Good to hear. I am doing well as well, other than getting frustrated when I get lost on a blind playthrough. But that's to be expected. Alright, more Kmart monkeys in a river, which is likely going to send me downstream. Those are mine emotes? Okay, yeah. Facts. That's how you were when you played this. So, are you a proficient at Tomb Raider 3, as in speed level capacity, or speedrunner capacity, or casual like myself? Whoa, lots more piranhas. Gotta go. Should I just keep going this way? Because this seems like not a smart thing. Nope, river's still pushing me. Wow, I wasn't expecting to go this far. More fish. Like, this does not seem like the way to go. But, I'm still going this way. No, you just started the series and you're on 6. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm trying to get this one knocked out before working on those. Oh, oh no. Fish. Oh, I can't Oh, dead. No, I'm not dead yet. Almost. Okay, does this loop, or do I have to find a way out of here? Nope, can't get out there either. And dead. How am I liking this game? Well, I'm enjoying it a little bit better than 2. I really had a tough time with 2. So far, this one's been okay. 1 was the only one I'd played back in the day, and then I did not hop in until more of the Crystal Dynamics years. So I'm hoping we get a remake of Anniversary Legend and Underworld. So 4 is your favorite this far. Okay, good to know. So I'm looking forward to having something to look forward to on the new one. I've got it pre-ordered, but of course physical games take 6 months longer than the digital these days. Okay, so let's see if there's anything I can do differently here. Because that was weird that I was just never-ending river. And then 2 and 1 are faves as well. Okay, very cool. Yeah, I just felt, well, 2 was the one that got the best of me. The one of the last levels, the fact they had to dive, and I didn't know how to dive. And that was kind of obnoxious. But I still have fond memories of 1, having only played it like back on the Sega Saturn. All right, we're going to try this again. Oh, you know what? I can't jump, though. No. Okay, I'm going to try. Nope, she can't. That is one strong stream. Okay. Oh, here comes the piranhas, and I'm, like, stuck. Wait a minute, it's not pushing me now. I can't go up either, can I? It forces me right back down, so if you're on top of the water... Okay, this is confusing. 4 is your favorite because of how it was made. So what do you feel makes 4 different than the others? Is it abilities or level design? Let's see if I can evade the fish. Yeah, okay. So I can't technically stay above water? Is this a speed thing that I gotta get to the end then before I drown? That's the only option I got left here. And get there before I die by fish. There we go. So that's... Ah. Okay. I'm stuck there. That's a waterfall. The level design was rough with how it was open, and you were glad you're done with that one because you didn't like it. Okay. Yeah, I guess I didn't realize. I mean, again, I didn't know that they went like an open route. I mean, they think I say modern. I neglect. I don't the ultra modern ones. I don't even treat as existing because I don't feel like they're Tomb Raider anymore. But even the early Crystal Dynamics ones were still kind of pretty linear, I think. All right. See, now I'm reaching a situation of like, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here. That does not seem like it's too steep, so let's, Oh, she can't. Okay, so I'm just going to speed this thing this time. Get past the fish. Am I swimming faster in sprint mode? Not really. In this case, I am not going to say, here, fishy, fishy. Yeah, they did a 180. Yeah, right now you're on Angel Darkness. See, the thing is, back in the day, I remember thinking Angel Darkness looked cool, but I heard it was terrible. I mean, I know it was PS2, and I didn't have a PS2 at the time, so... that was kind of one of the ones I wanted to try, despite the frustration with it. So, if I can't get up there, what am I supposed to do? Go up. Great. I mean, because I can't open the door to get the four-wheeler through. And then I can't go... well, you know what? I could try running this way, but this sure seems like it's a long run. Whee! Okay, I was wrong. Let's see if this works. Fans either love it or hate it. Oh, it's too steep. Never mind. I was wrong about, or I was wrong about being right, so I was right the first time and then was wrong the second time. Okay, so that's too steep. You're not getting up that without the quad or coming from the other direction. Huh. Let's see. Yeah, it's just I'm not getting any other jump options here. Yeah, she cannot. Well, if she can make that. Okay, so I'm not seeing anything else that's going to allow me to get above water. Can't wade through that. Go around the fish this way. I can't go through there. So, oh, it's pushing me out of the corner. Oh, that's a fish trap. That's fantastic. Fish food. So, did you play the modern ones after 1 through 6? You hate the fish, yeah. I would normally find it interesting to watch them chew on something, but I don't want that something to be me. Alright, so they got me there. Bypass here. Yep, 180 fish. Alright. I can't get to that. Go around them. That's too high. This is too steep. Oh, it's not too... No, it is. Am I supposed to jump on... No, doesn't seem likely. See, that's already blowing you way past that. Oh, she... Like, for a second there... I may need a hint here. So you're... Oh, you're going in order right now? Okay. I might as well save right before getting down there, because, not seeing any other options. So I managed to hit that one wall. I may have to jump off of that one. It seems like a little difficult to think that they put you right in the middle of having to deal with that. Can't go any deeper there. Bypass the fish here. Okay, so let me save... No, wrong button. Okay, so that's not going to cut it unless I were to go from here. Nope. Try this. Nope, it pushes her down. You ain't doing it there either. So they've got certain spots where it's guaranteed. The current is so strong, what am I supposed to do? Okay, so I saved right before doing this. What about this side? That's too steep. And then as soon as you go up, you go right back under. Nah, it's putting me away from the camera. That doesn't help. Okay, so I'm going to save again right here. Figure out what I'm supposed to do here. Oh, so I can jump off that, but what does that do for me? Okay, fish got me. That, trying to jump that, plus the fish, plus the water. I'm missing something. So you can only hit that for just a second, only to be able to jump, but it's not going to give you enough jump clearance to get to that ledge. I can't... I mean... Oh, I can't use my harpoon gun. I don't have the harpoon gun. I've got harpoons and that's it. So maybe I'm not supposed to go in the water then. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. So I can't... Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Here. There's no other buttons for power stroking, right? Yeah, she only catches one breath before... yeah, she won't grab that ledge either. Is there any area where the current doesn't go? Take her. Seems like the current always grabs. We're supposed to go where the fish are? I mean, obviously I see all these other potential paths, but it would be more effective if I were above water. Drowning. What am I missing? Am I supposed to get the four-wheeler through here? If I get the four-wheeler through here, it makes sense I'd be able to jump over there, right? And then take the four-wheeler on my way? So am I missing... I miss an obvious key? Did the snake eat it? One of the monkeys have it? That all looks too steep. That's... Yeah, you're not making it back over that way. Alright, let me focus on trying to find a key then. Alright. So if I came all the way over here without the key, there has to be a way to go back in to find it, right? Doesn't look like they dropped it. It's a freaking switch! I'm so stupid! Oh. But you're telling me it's now going to let me bring the four-wheeler over, so is that a partial collision? Like, it would only mess that up if you hadn't found the thing yet? Can't believe that was a switch. It sure looked like you were supposed to put something in there. Oh, yeah, but see, I still got the same problem, even though if I can get that through there... Oh. Okay, so maybe I could have made it over there before. Alright. Yeah, I spent all that time, Alright, let's try this first. I'm such a dummy. I mean, if anything, I could have tried putting a foreign object like a crystal in there. Yeah, she made that no problem. Uh-oh. Now where am I going? It doesn't look like there's anything down there. That's so nice that they camouflaged it. Get on there, Laura. So now where are we going with the quad? Dead end. Sort of. Whoa. Gonna run over some monkeys. Okay, we got more than one path here. So, is that something of interest or a puddle? Looks like a puddle. Alright, now where are we going? There we go. Driving a quad through the trees. Or not. Oh no! Well, at least we bypassed the fish. Okay, so now... my curiosity is, do I want to try going this way? Can I take the quad this way? I can. And where am I? Yes! Ran over the monkey. So, we dealing with a split path scenario here, or what? Oh, yes! Monkey got himself run over. Yeah, see, this is completely different. Except there's now a locked door. Would I have to go all the way back if I go the other way? Let's see where this goes. Oh, that's where we came from. Okay. Hey, that monkey dropped a health pack. You know what, monkey? No more photo shoots for you. Honk. It's not quite as satisfying as running over stuff in Crackdown, but we'll live with it. Oh, so once we're here, we're here. The quad's not leaving. Okay. Another interesting scenario. Okay, so this is a one-way trip for the quad. Which way? Okay, so I went that way. Oh. Is she even hitting him? Alright. Let's see where this is going to take me. If it doesn't lead to a key or a door switch, it's a waste of time. Or a gun, perhaps. Crouch. See, back in 1998, they hadn't figured out that everybody would be collectively crouching on the left thumbstick to crouch. Or clicking on the thumbstick to crouch. Via Halo and other first-person shooters. Okay, where are we going now? Let's see if there's a switch sitting here. Hello? Anybody got a button? Okay, that doesn't look movable. That doesn't look movable. Okay, so... now I'm like, let's go back the other way. Except the quad is stuck, so... this is a serious game of trial and error. Nice! Nailed it! Oh, was going to say that didn't kill me, but then the river took a hold. Okay, interesting. All paths lead to the Ganges. So apparently the Ganges is the one death to rule them all. So I guess, well, then that would have to be the opposite way then. Oh, what's that? Oh, what's that? Yeah. What am I doing? More bullets. Oh, you switching to lurk mode? That's perfectly acceptable. Oh, finally a secret. A good old chime. Give me a gun yet? I'm sorry, that is not nearly enough harpoons to take on 50 million piranhas. Alright, go down, Laura. You don't need more booty cam. Alright, let's, I guess we'll save on this side of the divide. Yeah, it's nice to meet other players and streamers, too. I was, like, connected, so I think, yeah, I appreciate the follow, so I'll get you added, too. So let me do that real quick before I forget. Alright, there we go. Got you added. Oh, and that... Good thing I saved right there. I don't multitask very well, do I? Oh, almost... Shoot the runway. Genius. Mainly fully dynamic experience tonight. There we go. Alright, here we go. Alright, can make that jump. Alright. Alright, didn't seem to be too many other distractions in here just yet. Ah, yeah, no problem. I'll always try and do that community thing. Alright, here we go. Where does this one take us? Okay, no challenge there. Alright, so I discovered we can't take the quad through the trees. That's deceptive. I could probably jump over there, though. Alright, here we go. Whee! And how did I know that was going to happen? Fish chow. Sharkbait brouhaha. Alright, now I need to save before advancing over that area. Might as well go explore the treetops like a monkey. Alright, let's go through here. Brilliant. U-turn. Okay, so I'm gonna do... Let's see what we can find up here. There's some pretty large, flat tree branches. Looks a little far. You gotta be kidding me. It does not seem likely. You're not telling... Well, that thing can't jump that, can it? Doesn't seem like it. Gonna have to jump. Yeah, ooh. That's a no. That's not happening. Okay. That's for the eventual Season 2, when I try to get obsessive about all the other things not collected on the first blind playthrough. Well, the first and only blind playthrough, because you can't technically do a second blind playthrough. Unless you're actually blind, in which case every playthrough is blind. Jump it. Okay. Oh, that's part of that process anyway. Okay, there we go. Oh, so that's where the ladder was I saw from before, at least when I was in the water. And if they put the ladder here, and unless there's a way to fall... Yeah, there's something down there. Even though we're supposed to keep going that way. There we go. No, not up. Alright, down you go. There we go. Is that a secret? Or just... Ah, this camera kills me. Down! Must have perfect 90-degree angle. Okay, what we got here? I'm an idiot. Didn't see the snake sitting there. Not even a secret for the trouble. Nope, need that. Alright, there we go. Climb the rope. That is not actually rope, but merely a flat two-dimensional surface designed to look like rope. Up we go. Alright, down, over. Okay, now we may proceed. After saving. Alright, there we go. I almost blew it. Flashbacks to Tomb Raider 1, fighting the load save option. Okay, there we go. Wow, that blade of grass looked a little weird. Okay, it's a little wonky. Anything else we want to do over here before making the jump? Oh, what is that? Is that a trapdoor? Well, it's an area we haven't been to yet, but once we're down there, is there a way back up? Looks like there is. Okay, let's explore. Ooh, that hurt. Still need a way to get that other crystal. There it is. Maybe. I don't know if it's the same one or not. We'll find out. Uh-oh! Attack of the monkeys! Is this the same one? No, it's not the... Yes, it is the same one. Okay, because it would have been from there. Interesting. Get it, Lara. There we go. No snakes in the shadows, hopefully. Alright, so that's clearly steep, but that seems a bit out of reach, and the tree roots... Ooh, there's something over there, though. She's going to end up sliding forward, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get that. I'm not going to try that just yet. Okay, so here's the ledges that would have perceivably been accessible, but we can't do anything from the water. So I bet that's the way we got to go. Let's not do that yet. Let's make sure the quad stuff has been fully completed. Let's see here. That's weird they just put a random metal plate right there. Like they not figure out how to do a cliff, or is there some relevance? Oh, this is steep. Oh, maybe we're not going up that way. Oh. Oh, maybe that's why it's there. Okay. To draw your attention to it. Game developers would never make something like that. Because everything can be inconspicuous, or nothing might be inconspicuous. Alright, let's see if this works. Yep, that's what it was. We're putting this irregular object to make sure we know that you looked at it. Said we told you so. Okay. Save. That didn't work. Yeah, I need a little bit more oomph. Yeah, that's too far then. How am I going to get over there? Huh, okay. Maybe we're at the road end until I figure something else out for this. Yeah, that's not going to cut it. Okay, so... if I had to jump... Oh, here we go. Nope, not yet. So if anything, it seems like this would lead to a secret, then if the other was the primary way out of here. No. Okay. Whoa, where'd you guys come from? Messing with your nest? Die, vultures. Well, I activated them by going for the ledge. Can I make it from here? There we go. Okay. Changes things a pinch. Where is this gonna take us? Anywhere interesting? Doesn't really look like it. Alright. Gonna have to jump again. Oh. Crunch. Knew I should have saved there. Alright, good to know I can do this from the ledge. Here they come. Wow, you stupid birds. I have the high ground. Except they can fly. There we go. Interesting that they're just randomly flying through the rock. Oop, gotta jump that one. Alright. Oh, really? Alright, why else would I be here? That's ultra steep. That's the only other way I see out of here. Is there any other ledge I'm missing? Like, what else was the point other than activating a couple of vultures, huh? That is, like, just out of range. Unless... Oh, here we go. Oh, she went to the side. I was expecting her to go at an angle. I guess... Don't know why I thought that, because this game doesn't quite have orthogonal rocks. Let's try from here. Oh, that's all kinds of ridiculous. Did a Mario ledge leap on that one. Okay. Seriously. I know what this involves. A good old... what was it? The, Opera House ventilation backflip. Nope, didn't have to backflip at least. That helps. You better give me a secret for all this trouble. Yep, it did. Good. Be nice if there were a better weapon involved. Need me a minigun to shoot all the piranhas. Evolutionary, please. Okay, if that's that, can we drop down there without dying? I'd rather not have to go the long way. Oh, how many secrets do we have, by the way? 2 out of 5. That's a negative, Ghost Rider. The pattern is full. All that work, gotta go... Oh, how can I go back the other way? Ooh. That's a big problem. Because that's going to keep pushing me back this way. I need a way to get over there. Alright, can we do it with health? Oop, I got a problem. Secrets aren't supposed to kill you. No! Ah, that was awful. I now have to go backwards because I just overwrote the save. Brilliant. Alright, before I go over, there's any other high ground to hit? Doesn't seem like it. Nice. See, I would expect a trap door, nice little subtle hill to roll out of here. But no, you're gonna make me drop to my death. Okay. Let's fix the save problem that we had previously. Overwrite that one. And I guess I'll try this. Okay, that's not going to allow me to get onto that. Not that way, anyway. Oop, oop. Oh, I see an idea. Okay, that's going to be a little weird. Gonna have to jump. There we go. Okay. Alright. That is way too much for a secret, just saying. Just for some bullets and a health pack. Wow, didn't even need a ledge grab on that one. Alright, and we're done with the quad. Oof. Okay. Got the crystal. Still don't know how we're doing that, so I guess I'll take a shot at that, maybe. No, that's not going to cut it. That's definitely not going to cut it. Okay, let's try this way. Is there any way to go back around? Yes, there might be. That's still a long way. That's way too far. What is that? Because if anything, I can't see it very well, but I mean, like, if that's a rifle, I want it. No, I can't. Nope, I ain't swimming that way. I don't know if you're... I mean, because if you could get to that, you might be able to work your way back over there, but I don't know if that's a timing issue. It made that really difficult. Go up and grab. Yes, she keeps moving away. All right. Yep, that's a round 2. Okay. Carrying on. There we go. I was about to jump. There's no water down there. That wouldn't be a good idea. There's a ledge. Is there no pool of water? Is this hitting a rock? How far down is that? You know what? I'm going to do it just because. Whee! And I hit the solid object. Oh, you can actually make it. Figured that dock was above water. Is there anything? Oh, it's going to do something weird there. Sorry, Vulture. I ain't got time to play with you. Okay, so before we do that, let's make sure I get this going correctly. Oh, there you are. Ooh, is that my rifle? That looks like a grenade launcher or something. These are like the klepto harpies in Witcher 2 or something. Oh, no, it's a combination of bullets and harpoon. Never mind. Where are my guns at? You get up. Oh, he pushed me off. Seriously? Dirty bird. Let's not stand so close to the edge, I suppose. No, let's... No. Alright, where's number 3? There you are. Okay, so the health pack's down the water. Still need to hit that. We can overwrite that one. Took a whole 3 steps and killed 3 birds. Oof, that was a little wonky. Okay. guess if I don't bother the health pack. So I guess if you go down to get the health pack, then there's have to be a way back up here. Except I don't quite know how and where. Might as well use this. Yeah, if you miss, how are you getting back up here? Unless this is the secret, I'm supposed to go down the water. This might be just a secret then. Yep, it is. So far, I'm not so sure what this crawling mechanism has really done for this thing. Adds a little variety, I suppose, but kind of wonky on the control side. Sprinting I get for boulder evasion, but would you pick that up? Crawling, not quite sold on it. Okay. Oh, that's the dead vultures. Okay, so nothing else in the water then. And if that's a secret, where am I going? Under the waterfall? There we go. Okay, guess so. There it is. There's a hidden path. Maybe this will take us back toward that other item. Sometimes you never know. Like, obviously, as we found with that one crystal, that we're going to get to it anyway. In some cases, that doesn't happen. Oh! What? That was shorter than the last one. Man, I really struggled the others compared to that. So really, there's just that one other item. I didn't see any other hidden paths then. Oh, well, the question is... that door. You take the quad all the way down to that other door. I mean... yeah, that one was kind of weird. Alright, well, I guess we'll start the next one. Yeah, what's it called? Caves of Kalia. I think it'd be Kali, but Kaliye. Alright, so we got some crawling over here. And we got something else going over here. Snakes? Any snakes around the corner? A little dead end like this, I just expect a boulder to pop out of nowhere and just crush me for no good reason. Oh, what are we doing here? A labyrinth? Is that what's going on? Kind of feels like a labyrinth. Alright, there's a hole. Well, I guess we'll check this. There's spikes in the hole. No spikes in the hole. Okay. So I'm going back that other way first. This seems like it's got a few more options to it. Alright, I'm going to tinker with the color here again. Really need to leave that alone. Leave that alone. I guess let's leave it. That's a one-way trip. Okay, I guess we'll explore the one-way trip first. Yeah, that's just control stuff. Oh, boulder, here we go. Okay, we did the one-way trip for a boulder run. Maybe this is gonna pop us up. Nice. Good times. Nope, nah. Alright, we'll do your stupid boulder run again. And there's the bot for the night. Bot is slacking. You'd think Twitch could figure out how to block the text stream boo. Maybe Twitch is in on it. Run. Okay, so... Nice little music prompt there. A little late. Didn't even give me that the last time. Oh, is this the way we had to go? Oh, good grief. Now I feel like I could go back the other way. Oh, man. Great. What was that old Bugs Bunny game on the PC on the old 286? Oh, shotgun shells. This is in part an OCD nightmare. Does this move? It does. Okay. No, the carpet is moving on the stone floor. Die, snake. Alright. Alright, so before I do that, let me make sure there was nothing about it from this direction. Wow, I was either hearing echoes of my footsteps or something else. Okay, so I could push this thing either direction then, huh? Okay. Would this have gone around without that? Doesn't look like it, but... That's a dark corner. That's a dead end. Is this the shotgun shell corner? Did I just run myself in a circle? Oh, shnikes. I got myself turned around. Alright, so to walk from there to here. Wait a minute. Oh boy. Yeah, that's there. Okay, so now I gotta go back around the other side of that. Okay, there we go. Alright, so this is now open because we pushed that through there. What just happened? Just me, the camera. It's almost linear here. What? Tell me I better not be looking for an obscure switch to wall. Okay, there we go. Or is this where I came in? This better not be where I came in. What in the world? Is this going to put me out in the other room? Yikes. Well, this is just cruel and unusual. Where's that go? Any way I can see down there? That looks like a long way down. That might be a ladder. Partially. So there's apparently a snake down there. I thought that was triggering, like, hey, you got a certain number of crystals. But no, that was the action music for the room, activated by getting the crystal. Wait, was this the one I came through or not? Hey, guess what? We just took you from one labyrinth to another labyrinth. Oh, man. Get up. Oh, man. Okay, so this is a dead end. And this is probably where it came from. Either way, I'm not getting out from here. Okay. So I must have gone in a circle then. The other crawl space was nothing other than a dead end. So that, yes, maybe that one. Or this one. Okay, that's dead end. Crawl space and snake. Oh, hi. Where'd you come from? Did you hit the snake? Why'd you put a random snake in a corner with nothing under it? Alright, that's not the crystal room. Yeah, that just went around a circle. That better not be quicksand. Okay, so that's the crystal room. You make sure this crawl space on the right wasn't the one that took me backwards here. Oh, maybe they both go to the same place. Or a dead end. Oh, really? Okay, maybe that's the way I got in here. That's interesting. So the direction I need to go is like literally right around the corner. Okay, so in other words, I'm going to go this way this time. Drop down. Okay, so I think we want this side here is a potential ladder and save. Oh, hi. Yeah, I see at least 2 snakes right there. Oh, good times. Okay, there's at least 6 snakes down there. And I can't aim at them. Because I have to waste one of my bajillion flares here. How do I throw it? Oh boy. There's a ton of snakes. Let's just grab one of these. And run. Ooh. I was gonna say, might as well throw a boulder in there too while we're at it. Okay, that's a one-way trip. Wow, that's nasty. Can we expect more of similar hazards? Okay, nothing behind us. Yes, because we would likely need a health pack after getting bit by 12 stationary cobras. Uh-oh. Really? Oh, that seems bad. Does that turn everything to lava? Oh, is it a gun? Grab a health pack here while we're at it. Oh, and I'm gonna light myself on fire. Okay, so... why is this guy just hanging in some random temple here, huh? I hope this wasn't okay, no, alright. Run, Lara. So, by run down the middle, was it far enough away so they didn't hit me? Because my health bar is not blinking yellow. Okay. We'll save right before going in there, then. And also apply full health. How many doing a shotgun rounds? 10. Not much. Throw a missile at him. Oh, I guess I'm close to full health. Okay, let's save. Here we go. Okay, so that didn't seem to hurt me. Why you give me grenades and I still don't have a grenade launcher? Oh, because there's the grenade launcher. Oh, oh, I didn't even see that I was still on fire. Am I gonna have to jump in the water, or... Probably gonna have to jump in the water. That's how deep is the water. Where is that going? Psycho nerds, not much of a threat. Yeah, see, the water doesn't look actually very deep right now. It's like whatever he did with his little force shield there. Gallowed everything up. Got him. Okay. Alright, now we got a grenade launcher. Normally saved for gorillas and goofy henchmen. Okay, good. I picked up before that. This is implied into level.
I don't want to be misrepresented by that retarded researcher you've just been with,
Lara.
They called him retarded, haha.
to converse with Tony myself, but I saw you were doing a rather more creditable job, I think. Indeed, I'm inspired. I'd like to offer you other work.
What? Shoot the breeze with some of your other boys? No thanks.
Fortunately, they were the only lab rats we let loose into the field. No. My request is for 3 other artifacts like this.
They spelled artifacts
My
wrong.
tribe only had 1 artifact of this type. It's unique. Anyway, what would your interest in it be?
I'll show you. It's not from India, rather an island near Antarctica. It is in fact meteorite rock that has been fashioned and used by Polynesians who were once settled there many, many years ago. See that? That's unique. An unknown material.
This was very quiet compared to the rest of it.
Formed from the planets, sculpted by Polynesians, distributed by goons. Our excavations and investigations have led us to this. A sailor's diary from Charles Darwin's expedition on the HMS Beagle.
Yeah, well then you know it's
August
stupid.
14th, 1834.
If it's Darwin.
This voyage is getting too boring for me to go on with this journal. Me adventures at sea are an embarrassment. The only tales I'll have to tell are hours of bird watching, picking and pressing flowers, following them blasphemous ideas of the governor, Darwin. But this don't even concern me now. I just want food, something more than vegetable broth in me. Today we 5 have made a pact. The only sampling we're going to be doing is for meat. Pure, solid, blood-rich meat.
A Yeti, perhaps?
The snow's run out. The tracks have gone.
Just keep going. We're on its trail.
You'll find the Wampa in no time. Oh yeah, that bridge looks secure.
There's something here.
A salamander.
Another one. What do you reckon they're worth then? Too late. There's only 4. None for you.
Hey, that's just a random wolf from Tomb Raider 1. Is it a werewolf? Dude, he had his jugular ripped out. I don't think he's gonna make it. The wolf got impaled on an icicle.
Nobody better say nothing about this to the governor, else we'll be back having to hunt down that creature for his samples. Paul fell down a crevasse, okay?
Okay, Stephen.
Amen. Stephen was to be the only survivor of the 4. When he arrived back in London, he superstitiously sold off his artifact, having seen his pals murdered or killed with theirs. 1 here in India, 1 in the South Pacific, and 1 in Nevada. The places where I'd like you to go.
Sounds good to me.
She just makes a random deal with the guy on the boat, no problem. So secrets found dash. I'm guessing that means there are none. It says pickups 8 out of 10. So there's still somehow 2 other pickups. I don't know, but either way, that's pretty short. Oh, well, considering I didn't go to the left side of the cave, then maybe they buried some other in that labyrinth of nonsense. Maybe there's some in the snake gauntlet. Okay, I'm probably going to wrap there, because I'm getting close to 2 hours. A little under. Nothing wrong going a little shorter tonight here. So this is interesting. I have my choice of going different locations first here. Ah, interesting. I've had enough of snakes. Maybe we'll go... Well, actually... The Southwest probably got its own share of other snakes. We'll probably do Nevada. I'll pop in there, we'll save it, and then save that for next time. Let's see here. So... Yeah, let's do that. Random MP. It's mostly just because I wanted this outfit. So that's one of her iconic ones for 3. Oh, that was weird. I couldn't move the camera until after I moved her forward. Hey, look, cactus. And future tumbleweeds. Do I have my grenade launcher now? Got the grenade launcher. Got 6. 1 health pack and 11. So, yeah, see, doing a lot better on health with this one than Tomb Raider 2. Definitely felt like I had to start micromanaging the health a bit on Tomb Raider 2. Okay, so we got London and South Pacific after we deal with Nevada. All right. Title screen. What am I forgetting here? Oh, I gotta go to this. There we go. All right. Even though, I mean, we got 2 levels done, it felt more productive. Oh, that one was ridiculously short. Yeah, I don't know why, from a balance standpoint, that 3rd one felt a lot. The river one was significantly less daunting than the first 2. Maybe the problem was that they expected everybody to spend 3 hours trying to figure out how to get out of the river. Then again, maybe not everybody's a klutz like me and doesn't try pushing the door button to open it. So, anyway. Okay, that will do it for tonight. So, this is the last stream of the week. Got our show at the Fraser Vendor Market on Saturday. So, I'll probably pick back up with our Steel Seed on Sunday. Yeah, I'm not going to anticipate doing anything random tomorrow. So, yeah, we'll be back on Sunday. Appreciate Zane McBoss stopping in, hanging in for a bit on Tomb Raider on Twitch, and also for the new follow, so greatly appreciated. So catch up more later on. And for everybody else, hit those follows and subscribes, and if you're watching on the replay, and otherwise, we'll see you next time. Have a good one. See you soon.